Hello. So today I'm going to be talking to you about FeLV, or feline leukemia virus. Typically when people are talking about FeLV, they talk about it in conjunction with FIV, feline immunodeficiency virus. So FeLV is the disease of lovers and FIV is the disease of fighters. And what they mean by that is FeLV is typically transmitted through social activities in cats. So, grooming activities are big in cat colonies where they like to groom each other. It can be spread through blood, it can be spread through amorous activities of cats. It typically impacts the lymphoid tissue, which has to do with the immune system, and infections are incredibly variable in cats. We have some cats that get the progressive form of the disease where it spreads throughout all their tissues and they're very ill, they're very predisposed to secondary infections. And we have some cats that have a regressive form where they'll show up positive and then later in their life they'll show up negative on the test and not really have any signs of it. So this is one that when you have a cat that is positive for FeLV, you typically have to talk to your veterinarian and come up with a specific plan for that cat once you figure out which category they're going to fit in. Are they going to be one that's persistently sick and you have to do a lot of lab work on, or are they going to be one that is never sick, or somewhere in between? It is a disease that we can vaccinate for after they've been tested for it and tested negative. Kind of the typical is not to test them until 12 weeks if you can help it, because sometimes you can get a false positive on this test that has to do with maternal antibodies. If you have a positive test in a very young kitten, it is recommended to retest a little bit later just to make sure 100% they have the disease. But it's very good to, even if you have indoor only cats, if they come up negative, at least give them the kitten series of FeLV. Personally, I don't give it after the kitten series for my cats because they don't go outside at all. But if I were to bring a new cat into the household, I would get my old ones vaccinated before bringing a new one in.